Hey everyone, welcome back. Guys, in this video, you will learn to set up an automation by which you can automatically update your websites on daily basis just by entering the data in Google Sheets or any spreadsheet application. Yes, guys. So if you have a website in which you want to update the data on regular basis for your audience, so it can be data of anything which changes on daily basis, like the prices of your product that you are selling, or share prices or petrol prices or anything like that. Okay, so here we have connected Webflow website with Google Sheets application, and let me show you how this is going to work. So this will be the flow of this automation, guys. Here you just have to add the data that you want to change on daily basis here in the Google Sheets, and the data is going to be updated on the website in Webflow application automatically. Okay, so you need not to manually change your website from the backend and add the data. You just have to add the data here in the Google Sheet, and the data will be updated automatically with this automation. And to do this, we are using Pabbly Connect, which is an integration and automation tool. And the best part is anyone can set up this automation without any coding skills or programming knowledge. So guys, let's set up this automation together right now. So to set up this automation, first of all, we need to reach the dashboard of Pabbly Connect, and to reach here, you can use the link that we have pasted in the description for you, which is this pabbly.com/connect. From here, you can set up your free Pabbly Connect account in just 2 minutes, and you will get 100 free automation tasks for every new month. Okay, so after signing up, sign in and reach here. And from this all apps section, click on access now to reach the dashboard of Pabbly Connect like this. And here you have to click on this create workflow button, and here you can give any beautiful name to your workflow. So I'm giving the name here as update website. So after giving the name like this, you just have to click on this create button, and you can see your workflow page is loading up here. And on this page you will see the trigger and the action. So automation work on these two things, guys. So the trigger is that event which is going to trigger or start the workflow, and the action is the response towards the trigger. As in our use case, the trigger would be addition of data inside the Google Sheets application, and the action towards that trigger would be to update the website daily. Okay, so guys, let me show you. This is my website actually, and here I am updating these things. So here I have entered the data of the prices of coffee beans. So here I have a table in my website in which I have entered the coffee types here in one column, the last closing price per kg of the coffee beans. So this was the price of yesterday, you can say, or this is the current price, which is the changed price which we update on daily basis, and these are the date of the updates. Okay, so that's how I want to update the website. And here is my spreadsheet in Google Sheets application. So here I enters the data, and I want, as I enter the data, uh, my workflow will run on daily basis at a particular time and updates the website. Okay, so for that to happen, we need to schedule the running of this workflow. Okay, so we need to schedule that this automation run at this time on daily basis and check the data of a spreadsheet and update the data accordingly. Okay, so here I'm going to click on this trigger, and here I'm going to use a feature of Pabbly which is called scheduler. Here you can see schedule option, click on scheduler. Okay, and I want to run this automation on daily basis. So here it is asking how often you want to run your workflow. So I want to run it every day. So here you will find this everyday option, select every day, and here you have to provide a time on which at which time you want to run this workflow. Okay, so let's say I want to run this workflow at 9 a.m. daily. So you have to put the time in UTC format, that is universally coordinated time format. Okay, so I'm working in India, so Indian Standard Time, UTC lags behind IST by 5 hours and 30 minutes. So if I want to enter here 9 a.m., I have to put here 3:30. Okay, so you can check the UTC format by clicking on this link, or you can take the help of any online converter into UTC. Okay, and you can enter the time accordingly. Right after that, click on save, and our workflow is scheduled to run on 3:30 or 9 a.m. every day. Okay. So what I want actually here is that this workflow should run at this time every day and check in the spreadsheet first the data that I have entered, then update this data into my website. Okay. So first step would be to check the data in my Google Sheet. So for that, you have to connect Google Sheets in this action step. Okay. So from here, select Google Sheets application. This is it. Okay. And the action event would be get rows option. So what it will do, it will retrieve the rows from the sheets on the specified range. Okay, select get rows, click on connect, and from here select add new connection, and then click on connect with Google Sheets. Okay, so from this window you have to select the Google account by which you have created this sheet. Select that account, then you have to provide some additional access to that account. So click on continue. It is completely safe, and you can see we are getting connected with Google Sheet application. Okay, so we are now connected, and here it is asking to select your spreadsheet. So guys, this is my spreadsheet named as Elfron Companies. Okay, so I'm going to select this sheet here from this list. So in this list, it will show you all the sheets that you have created. From here you have to search for your sheet, which is this. Select it. Okay, and now you have to select the sheet inside the spreadsheet. So guys, I have two sheets here. One is the status sheet and other this sheet 2. Okay, so I am selecting this status sheet here. Okay, like this. And now you have to put the range of the data that you have in your spreadsheet. Okay, so I have this range, you can see. So guys, to put the range here, you just have to start selecting the data from the second row like this. Select the first row, then keep selecting all the rows. Okay, so when you select all the data, here in the name box you will see this range A2 colon D6. So this means we have the data in our spreadsheet from column A row 2 to column D row 6. Okay, so this is how you have to put the range here in this range field. So here you have to put A2 colon D6. Okay, D6 like this. Okay, so this is the range. This is the range of data that I have in my spreadsheet. Now here, when you click on save and send test request, it will fetch the data out from your spreadsheet and bring it here in the response section. Okay, so before fetching the data, you need to toggle this simple response button to off, and we are going to capture the data in advanced format. I'll tell you why we are doing this. Just click on save and send test request, and now you can see in this response result label the data is here like this. Okay, we got the data in this format, in the array of data format, right? So here it is showing you the array of all the data that you have in your spreadsheet. But I want to update my table here in my website, which is this, row by row. Okay, first I want to update this row, then this, and up to the last row. Okay, for that, what we have to do, we are going to use Iterator feature of Pabbly. Just click on this plus icon, and from this action step, search for Iterator. This is it, and here it is asking to choose the array. So here I am going to map this response result label, guys, and I am going to map it here from this choose array field. So when you click on choose array, it will show you the previous step in the drop down, and from this Google Sheet option, click on response result. Okay, then click on save and send test request, and it started showing this data. So guys, here you can see it is showing the company name, the ID, the opening and INR, closing, and the row index. And here you can see in my spreadsheet, this data I have in my second row. Okay, so this is how Iterator works. Iterator will fetch out the data according to the range row by row, starting from the topmost row. So it will make this workflow run row by row up till the last row that you have, and the data will be updated one by one. Okay, So this is how it is going to work. Okay, so now what I want to update my website. For that to happen, you need to click on this plus icon, and from here, from this actions tab, you have to select that application by which you have created the website. So in our case, my application is Webflow. Okay, this is it. Select Webflow here, and the action event would be uh, update live items, this one. So it will update a collection of live items. Click on update live item, then click on connect, and from here select add new connection, and here it is asking for the API token of Webflow website. So you will find the API key from the project settings, then you have to reach the integration, then you will find this API access. Okay, right. So you need to reach the dashboard of Webflow application. This is my dashboard actually. Let me show you. Okay, so this is the dashboard of Webflow application, and here I have created this super cool website. This is the title, and here you need to click on this three dots, and under here, let me read the instructions again. Project settings. Okay, so click on settings here, and under the settings you will find this integrations tab here. Click on integrations, and here when you scroll down, you will find this API access option. Okay, so from here you can generate a new API token. Just click on generate new token, so it will show you this token. So just copy this. Okay, just copy this and paste it here in this field like this. Okay, and here you have to enter the token as this given example. You have to put bearer first, then put a space, then put a token. Okay, so let us check if we have. Okay, so here you have to put bearer. Okay, and give a space. Now click on save, and you will be connected with Webflow application. Okay, so we are connected, and here it is asking to select your website, and then it is asking to select the collection, and then it is asking to select the item, and all these fields. So guys, here we can map a few things from our Google Sheet steps, like the closing price, the opening price, the coffee type, but we do not have all the details inside of a spreadsheet. Like we do not have a date of update or the slug value, and a few things more. Okay, so to map all the things here, what we can do, we can take the help of another action step, and from that action step we can fetch the details of our website from Webflow only. Okay, let me show you how. Let me delete this step first. We'll connect this step again. Click on yes, delete it. Okay, and then click on plus icon, and another action step will open up. From here I'm going to select Webflow, which is the same application, Webflow, and here we are going to use a different action event. So here I'm going to use get items, this one, get item by ID. Okay, click on get items, so it will fetch the details of the items that we have in our website. Okay, then click on connect. From this window select add new connection, and here it is asking for the token key again. So let me put here bearer first, bearer, and where we have the token, this was the token. Let me copy it again and paste it here. Okay, and click on save, and we'll be connected again with Webflow. Okay, now select your website, which is this. Select your collection. My collection is this, company statuses. Okay, and here it is asking for the item ID. So here we are going to use this data that we have extracted from Google Sheet, and with the help of Iterator we got the data in this format. So here you can see we have this ID here that we have already entered here in my spreadsheet, and we got it here. So I'm going to map this ID label here in this step to get the details about this item. Just click here, and from this Iterator tab map the ID. Okay, then click on save and send test request. And now you can see we got the slug name here, the item name here, and all the things related to the item that we have in our website is here. Okay, now we can use this data, and we need only one thing now, which is the date on which we are updating this data on the website. Okay, for that, to get what we can do, just click on this plus icon, and from another action step we are going to use a feature of Pabbly which is called Datetime Formatter. Okay, so from here select Datetime Formatter, and from the section event select current date option. Okay, so it will give you the date on which the workflow is running or on which you are updating the website. Okay, so select current date, then click on connect. Okay, and in which format you want the date, you can select the format from here. So let me select this one, mmddYY. Okay, we do not want time to include in the response, so I'm selecting this false. Okay, then click on save and send test request, and here you can see in this label date time we got the date of the modification of the data as this. Okay, now we are ready to update our website, so click on this plus icon, select Webflow from here, Webflow, select action event as update live items, click on connect. Now we can use this existing connection option because we have already connected with Webflow in a previous step. Okay, so just select existing connection, click on save, and you'll be connected again with Webflow like this. Okay, now you can select your site, your collection, which is this company statuses. Okay, and in the item field I'm going to map the item ID that we got from the previous step. So just toggle this map button to on. Okay, erase this data, and you can see we have the previous steps here, and from this fourth step where we have captured the data from Webflow, you can map the item ID as this. Let me show you. This is the ID, map it. Okay, and now it is asking for the last closing price, so you'll get the closing price from the iterator. Okay, from the iterator where we have captured the data like this from our spreadsheet. This is the closing, the opening price from the iterator. Okay, date on update, so here we are going to map the current date from this fifth step where we have captured the current date like this. Coffee type from the iterator step. Okay, slug, so guys we'll find the slug from this fourth step, the Webflow get item step, where we have captured the slug details or the item details from Webflow. So here you'll find the slug name as this, map it. Okay, so if you want to archive this data, you can put here true or false. I'm putting here false because I want to update the data, not to archive. If you want to put this data as the draft, you can make it true or false. I'm making it false. Okay, right, now these are not all compulsory things, you can leave these fields blank. Okay, so we have filled enough data to get our live site updated, and you can check your updation by clicking on save and send test request, and you can actually see how the updation will look like here. Okay, so this is the data I have about Asian palm civet right now, and I'm clicking on save and send test request, and let's see what happens. And so guys, this is the response we have received here. Let us check in our website if we got the data changed. So I'm refreshing my website's page, and now you can see the data of our table got changed like this. The Asian palm civet is, the price got changed here like this. It got 4,000 rupees here 3,000, and the date got changed also like this. Okay, so this is how we can update the live items of your website automatically with the help of this workflow. So let me give you a quick recap what we have done here. So we are done setting up the automation, and you can set up by scheduling your workflow to run every day at a particular time. After that, connect Google Sheets application and get the data out from your spreadsheet here in this format first, in the advanced format. Then use Iterator to segregate the data and make this workflow run row by row for yourself. Okay, after that, connect Webflow application to get the items that you have, to get the item details that you have already in your website, because we need the details of some things in another step. Okay, like this. After that, use datetime formatter to get the date on which you are updating your website, to get it filled here like this. Okay, so you'll get the date in this format, and after that connect Webflow to update your website and map the data accordingly. So when you map the data, what will happen whenever you enter the data here in your spreadsheet in real time after setting up this automation, the labels that you map here are going to change automatically as the workflow will run, and you will get the new data every time added here automatically. And guys, the best part is you can use this same workflow that I have created, because I'm going to paste the link of this same workflow in the description, so that you can clone it in your own free Pabbly Connect account and start using this automation instantly.
Guys, thank you so much for watching our video, and please let us know how our automation ideas are helping you in the comment section. And if you have any queries related to this application, please ask your queries from this forum link, and do check the pricing of this application from this link. And guys, we are open to ideas. If you want us that we should make videos on other aspects of your business, please do let us know in the comment section. And if you like our work, please subscribe to our channel.